Hello family, welcome back to Cathy Biz Africa. Here we talk about building wealth through African ideas, African culture, and African innovation. And today we are talking about something powerful happening in Ghana that connects education, identity, and entrepreneurship. The Mahama government has announced that from nursery to primary 3, Ghanaian children will now be taught in their mother tongue. Yes, in our own languages. Twi, Ewe, Dagbani, Ghana, Fante, and many more. Now, this isn't just about schooling. This is about building the African mind. And someone who has been championing this idea for years is none other than Obeng Darko. Let's break it down. A child who loses their language loses their confidence. Obeng Darko, an entrepreneur, author, and mindset coach, has always said that our greatest wealth is in how we think, and thinking starts with language. For years, he's been an advocate for the mother tongue education, reminding us that when we teach our children in English too early, they often learn to repeat, not to understand. But when they learn in their own language, they grasp concepts faster, question more, and think critically. That right there is the foundation for innovation, and innovation is what creates entrepreneurs. So while this looks like an education policy, it's really a mindset revolution. At Cathy Biz Africa, we always say, when there's a policy shift, there's a business opportunity. And this one is loaded with potential. Let's look at how entrepreneurs can tap in. 1. Local language learning materials. We now need storybooks, posters, games, and digital learning tools in Ghanaian languages. If you are a writer, designer, or publisher, this is your time. You could produce educational materials or even fund bilingual story apps for kids. Secondly, teacher training and tech solutions. Teachers will need new resources. Imagine platforms that help teachers switch easily between Twi and English, or training workshops that equip them to teach effectively in local languages. If you are into edtech or training, this is a gold mine. Thirdly, there's also diaspora opportunities. To our diaspora family, how many of you wish your kids spoke your mother tongue fluently? Now is the time to invest in or create online language schools, children's books, or learning apps that connect your kids to their roots. Culture is a product, and it's one the world wants more of. 4. Branding and business localization. Businesses that speak the language of their customers will always win. Imagine your agribusiness or processing company training staff in Dagbani or marketing products in Twi. Local language communication builds trust and drives sales. That's smart business strategy. Obeng Darko has been saying it for years. We can't build African success on borrowed minds. We must start thinking, dreaming, and creating in the languages we understand best. This policy is proof that the message is sinking in. When a nation teaches its children in their own language, it's not just preserving culture, it's preparing for innovation. And for entrepreneurs, that means a generation that is more confident, more creative, and ready to solve African problems using African ideas. Here's the bigger picture. If you think about it, this is also about self-belief. It's about telling a child in Bolgatanga, Kumasi, or who that their language, their voice, their story matters. That's the seed of entrepreneurship. That's where ownership begins. So family, here's the takeaway. Ghana isn't just changing how we teach, it's changing how we think. This move is a win for culture, a win for business, and a win for the next generation of African innovators. Let's salute the Mahama government for this bold step, and let's also acknowledge Obeng Darko, whose advocacy for mindset change has helped to make this moment possible. Because at the end of the day, Ghana and the whole of Africa's future will be built not in borrowed languages, but in the power of our own voice. I am Cathy from Cathy Biz Africa. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories on how we can build wealth from our own ideas, our own culture, and our own continent. See you in the next one, family. Let's keep building Africa, one idea at a time.